Yo, welcome back to the channel, and as you might have noticed, it has been a while since I released a new video, and well, the reason being that I've just been really working hard on developing some new skills, and as you'll see by the title of this video, I've released my first Android and iOS app, so I'm officially now an app developer. So over the last couple of years, you'll have noticed that I've released various products like the Blackmagic controller and the Micro Studio backpack, and they both use Arduino-based microcontrollers. So I've learned how to do all that, and I've been getting into that and designing little products and things. But the one thing that's always held me back is that all of those products, I can only ever get them to work within themselves. I've never been able to develop my own Android or iOS app to control them. I have actually got quite a bit of experience in coding, PHP and MySQL and JavaScript, but when it came to designing and developing apps for phones and tablets and whatever, the code base was just really alien to me, and I found it really hard. The couple of times I'd tried in the past, I found it really difficult to get into. But last year I thought I really wanted to do it. I really wanted to learn how to do it. So I dedicated the time and the energy to teach myself how to design and develop apps. So yeah, the main reason for me wanting to learn how to design my own app is so that when I come up with ideas for different products or devices, electronic devices, it means that I can use a phone and have an app already in place so that these products can all work with the same app. It really opens up the possibilities of what I can create, because it doesn't mean I have to rely on devices having a screen, because I can use a phone to provide the screen. So you can make little miniature devices that can do all these different things, and I won't get into too much detail of all the different things that I've been working on, but yeah, basically, yeah, the ability to design new things has just exploded, and I've been able to really come up with some cool ideas. Lots of things coming later this year that I'm developing. I've currently got 4 different products in development and getting close to release. So got those to look forward to later in the year. I've also been working on some new frames, some new drones. So I've also got that coming later in the year. But enough of catching up on what I've been up to. Let's get down to what the video is actually about and the apps that I've developed. Okay, so as I said in the intro, I've developed an app for both Android and iOS. They both look and operate basically in the same way. They do have slight differences, but that's just the way that the operating systems work and the way I had to make them and the way I had to design them. So the app is designed that I'll be able to use it for all sorts of different devices and things in the future, but the main thing that it can do right now is control Blackmagic cameras. I've used all the knowledge that I've gained from developing my own Blackmagic controller with its own standalone screen and device and everything, and because I'd learnt the Blackmagic Bluetooth protocol quite well, I figured I might as well start off by making an app that does that. And yeah, so you start off on the scan screen and you scan for nearby devices, and you'll be able to scan for all the Blackmagic cameras. I've managed to make the app work and pull up settings and control all the Blackmagic cameras. So from your Pocket 4K, 6K, 6K Pro, Pixis 6K and 12K, the Blackmagic Cinema full frame, and if you've got a Blackmagic Micro Studio fitted with my Bluetooth backpack, then you'll be able to control that as well from your phone or tablet. So once you find the device, you can connect to it and it pulls off all the current settings off the camera. So all your ISO, shutter speed, everything. And yeah, and I've managed to make a one-page UI similar to how the Blackmagic UI looks. So you have all your information on one screen. Across the top and the bottom, you have your standard things that you see on the back of the camera. In the center of the screen, then you've got lots more details. So you've got your time code, and you can see there you've got a big red button, which is obviously your record, start, stop. There's also a blue button there, which is similar to my Arduino Blackmagic controller, where the blue button can trigger different functions of the camera. So you can set the blue button to do all sorts of different things, like triggering the autofocus, and you can toggle false color and the focus lines and all that sort of stuff. So below these two main buttons, you've got your playback controls as well. So you can enter the playback menu and play, pause and skip through your recordings. And yeah, and then at the bottom there we've got, it tells you what lens you've got attached, and it's got a nice little battery monitoring readout, so it can tell you if it's connected to your mains or if it's just a battery and how much charge you've got left. You've also got below that each of your slots, which are your cards. So your two main cards and a USB drive. It will tell you how much record time is remaining, and they also light up to tell you which one is recording. So yeah, basically all the functionality that is available on the Bluetooth protocol from Blackmagic has been put into this app. So anything that the camera can do through Bluetooth, this app can do. So I've got all your focus and zoom controls on there, although they are just basic sliders. I haven't got any of that when you set your points and it can focus between them. That is something that I could add later. It's not too hard to do. But for now, yeah, it's just all the functionality you can get out of the camera all onto a single UI, and then you pull up each of the individual setting menus just like you would on the normal camera. So you tap ISO, you get some presets and you get a slider. You tap your focus control and you get your sliders for focus and zooms. It's all quite self-explanatory. It should be really easy and intuitive to use if you're used to using Blackmagic cameras. So as I said, it also controls the Halo RC Micro Studio backpack, and the controls are just like the controls that you get on the Blackmagic controller, the Arduino based one, with you've got start, stop, record and your blue button, and you've got your up, down menu and select. And yeah, it works really easy, connects super quick, reconnects if you go out of range, it reconnects when you come back in. Hopefully you've liked what I've come up with in the app, and you're going to enjoy what I come up with later in the year. So yeah, stay tuned and I'll see you in the next one. Laters.